Hey guys, real quick, if you give me 25 minutes of your time, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can take your online publishing business, blog, newspaper, anything where you're looking at making money with ads, banner ads, Google ads, any of that stuff. And I'm going to teach you exactly how you can better monetize your content to increase your profits, your viewers, everything about it. You're going to learn exactly how to take your website or your content or your newspaper to the next level and improve your digital marketing profits and reputation. So I really hope this presentation helps you guys. This is a company I've been working on for a very long time, and I really do hope to see change in it. And of course, link below for all of the good stuff. Thank you guys and enjoy it. Hey, alright, awesome. Thank you guys for being here. I'm really excited. We're going to talk about how we're going to increase your relationships with your audience by using online monetization. So here's the problem right now with advertising and just general ads online is ad blockers. They are on the rise and they are continually gaining in popularity, increasing by as much as 30% from 2017 to 2018. You look at this graph here, it is a geometric exponential curve. Ad blockers are unquestionably on the rise. Huge problem with both computers and mobile devices. But the biggest place where you see it is in laptops, PC desktops. Up to 47% of online customers use ad blockers, according to Digital News Report. And if we look at demographics, it's not just young people. It is more young people, but it's a wide range of demographics using these ad blocking technologies. And up to 40% on laptop use, that is 40% of your audience just completely unmonetized. You're not marketing to them in most advertising sense. The only other way you can create revenue from them is through affiliate offers or through subscription models or paper routes. So you really have to look and think, hey, what are we doing to monetize this 40% of our viewers who just aren't viewing our ads on laptops, and even more on desktop, or a good chunk on desktop, a third almost. So there's a big opportunity in the space right now for an alternative to advertising, where you can supplement your traditional publisher subscription, maybe paper advertisement, and retail sale income streams with cryptocurrency mining. I know it sounds crazy. Let me get you through the end of this. I'm going to show you exactly how you can use this new blockchain technology to increase your publishing profits with online monetization. Here's the best part about it. You're going to have happy online readers, a calm and relaxing website environment, and an increased page turnover rate, because you take users on your site, and with the MonerAds pop-up, you can monetize them without using standard banner advertisements. So you'll have a clean, ad-free browsing experience that increases the quality of your customers and incentivizes them to keep reading your articles. With no ads or distractions or pressure, they're going to feel more inept with your site, so they might prefer you over others, say competition, and just kind of click through more. Let's look exactly at how you can use cryptocurrency mining to increase your publishing income. Here is the real strategy, and it's to give users a choice. Let them work for you with a little help from their computer, tablet, etc. They can make you money using the MonerAds pop-up. The MonerAds pop-up allows users to decide how they support your online content. Disable ads for free. That's the question we want to be asking the people that come onto your website. Do they want to stick with traditional advertisements, or would they prefer to use disable ads in exchange for a non-intrusive cryptocurrency mining script? This is going to load automatically in their browser across devices. It's minimally invasive, and what it does is it takes the computing power that's already sitting in their tablet, computer, laptop, you name it, that's not getting used to load your website, and uses it to mine cryptocurrency for you. The profits go to you. They get an ad-free experience in exchange for it. How it works: we combine user compute contribution-based, JavaScript sandbox-powered, proof of work, blockchain hashing with elegant simplicity. It might sound tough. Here's the point with it. Users don't have to know what's going on. You don't have to worry about what's going on. We take care of all of the computer science, all of the blockchain tech. We have a front-end working product, and we take that, bring it to marketplace, give it to you, and all of a sudden you have this platform where you have potential to increase your customer loyalty, your client loyalty, your reader click-throughs, and your profit, while using our back-end servers and connections to automatically send, load, and mine cryptocurrency into your wallet. the website visitors who passively load our mining script don't have to download anything. All they do is click yes, and in their browsers, they're going to load our scripts in exchange for an ad-free experience in a minimally invasive way that keeps profits coming in while optimizing user experience and giving individuals the absolute best way to view your content and support you without advertisements. How is this possible, right? Blockchain tech, cryptocurrencies based entirely on Monero at the beginning. That was the big inspiration. It's a cryptocurrency designed for privacy and security. It runs on a blockchain, a decentralized ledger maintained by nodes. It is a currency like Bitcoin, all the other big ones. There's thousands and thousands of these currency. This one's very special because the proof of work consensus algorithm, what that means with proof of work is literally the computers that are using their compute power to mine it for you, they are generating income using this consensus algorithm. And this algorithm is extremely profitable specifically for this currency Monero because it is designed for optimal use on consumer SKU CPUs. MonerAds exclusively mines with CPUs. We use the core of the computer and nothing else. We don't try to in any other way just hamper down the user's computer, making it slower or unresponsive. We don't want to do that. We want the best experience possible with the best monetization possible. Here's a big computer. You can use that to mine Monero. That's called a mining rig, a mining server, whatever you want to call it. What we want to do is we want to take all the visitors on your website and make them individual small little miners for you, and collectively you'll have them come together as a larger part of your collective viewing network, and they'll all produce income for you residually, just like ads, except instead of them viewing ads, they're getting better experiences, better conversions, and better marketing. Cross-device compatibility is huge. Our mining script works mobile, Android, iOS, Windows, Mac, you name it. It's here because we want it to be available to everyone. We're taking it and we're giving the opportunity to any device you have to grow and give the software to any of your viewers. It is a very flexible software. And on top of that, the platform isn't necessarily going to load any faster or slower. It loads in just a couple milliseconds. It goes through our servers, barely takes a couple seconds to get up. On any device, it is very fast, and it maximizes productivity and output based on the computational power and limitations of the individual device viewing your website. So a really, big computer will make you more money than a smartphone. So if you look at those advertising ad block rates, the highest rates are on computers, the lowest rates are on mobile. That actually works out to your favor because you have better mining profitability on those more powerful desktop systems. WebChain. We integrated this. This was a partner program. We've done this with the Coinum team, and they have been splendid. They are the very, very lead developers of this technology. WebChain came out maybe half a year after we started MonerAds. The technology is based off Monero, but it's really optimized for smart contract-based cryptocurrency transactions using website monetization is a very, very strong emphasis. So the whole currency is based on increasing your mining profits. It's a newer currency. ICO, no pre-sale. Essentially that means that it is a very clean launch and a currency where the network trusts it, it has nodes that trust it, is a established player in the space, and you can use this alongside Monero or in place of Monero, which is a very long established cryptocurrency. And we'll get to more about Monero soon, but the point is this is a newer one that you can make more money with, but at the same time, you're looking at a little bit more volatility just since it's a newer currency. So depending on how you want to look at it, you're still going to be making great profits either way. It's a terrific technology designed to increase transparency, whereas Monero is private, this is very open, and profitability comes alongside that. Very much optimized by the lead developers at Coinum, who we work with extensively. They're terrific people. This is a great product to increase your profits if you're already working with it, or if you want to jump straight into higher online revenues with cryptocurrency mining, given that your users accept what you're doing and they're on board with it. They say, yes, I want to not view ads today. So, like, why the heck John Wooten, right? Who cares, right? Look, I've been managing stocks, cryptocurrencies, asset portfolios for 2 years. Asset management, financial markets, they are my history, they're my background. Like, all this stuff is just killer. Published author in financial markets and asset management. I mean, I wrote the book on this stuff. And I can take that background and implement it into getting these currency markets, these new cryptocurrency markets, into a scalable growth plan for online websites and website monetization. I mean, trading for years, this stuff is what I love to do, and I can take what is already out there. And the thing with it is, right, is that you have the miners out there, but they're not implementing it in a front-end workspace where, you know, you don't have necessarily people coming out and putting on this front-end market launch product where you've got companies that are doing it, but the problem is none of them are implementing it in a pop-up format. None of them are bringing it to publishers. None of them are taking what is out there and putting it in something that the front-end user can use today to increase your profits, increase their viewing experience. So alongside the MonerAds team, I work with Mr. Cameron Berkey. He is the lead developer of websites. He's made video games, back-end systems, technologies for a decade. Huge background in computer programming, HTML, Laravel, Node.js. Using that to power the back end of MonerAds and ensure that you get the most streamlined integrations with your protocols and existing advertisements, right? It's not just MonerAds. If users click no, they're still going to see ads. And there's a lot of work that goes into having that happen so that even though you implement our product, your users aren't forced to use it, and you'll still have that option to monetize your content with old-fashioned advertisements. It's still completely viable, and it's all a big chunk of it thanks to the global API keys and streamlined scalability networking that we've worked on. This company is about a year old. We worked on this product for 8 months to get it into launch, and we've been grinding hard to really get it to you right now as an online publisher. We also work with Coinum. They're they're a team based out of Singapore. They use mostly online technologies, and we partner with them to have everything work perfectly for you at the front end. It's right here for you. So stable income, that is the key thing from this, right? You're running a website right now. You have advertisements right now. Why should you think, you know, why switch maybe for the next 24 hours to MonerAds and see what my profitability is versus traditional advertising? And especially if you're using hosted advertising, you know, you're trading off maybe a little bit of income. Even if you just do it for a couple of hours, why trade this proven method for stable income with cryptocurrency mining? Here's the deal. Mining cryptocurrencies can consistently bring in profits alongside your traditional business models. You can use them just like you use ads to complement paper ads, retail sale income streams, whatever it is that you're using to distribute. If you have a newspaper, a physical newspaper, or target audience here, newspapers, online publishers, where you're not using a lot of that computing power in the viewers, the users system, right? So instead of maybe watching a video that's a little bit graphic intensive, with just loading a web page with images and text, you do it once and you're done, and now you have all this computing power sitting right here ready for you to monetize your content with. And cryptocurrency mining, much safer than investing. We'll get to that in just a moment. But the point is that your readers complete computational work for a blockchain network. That work is valuable in the marketplace, and the compensation they generate is digital cash sent to your wallet and supporting your publishing. So the point is your readers can directly promote, support, and appreciate your content and your articles while also having a better viewing experience. Let's look at Monero Price. Monero, very big jump up. You know, the cryptocurrency crash 2017 hit it really hard. So we look at price, you know, very big run up, very big run down. Obviously, you don't want to see that with your advertising profits, and you don't want to see that with your website income stream, especially if you're using it to pay your writers, to pay publishers, maybe just to even pay your domain hosting services. It's not a good business model. So here's the interesting part, though. Monero mining profitability is fairly consistent along this time period. And to understand a relative viewpoint of this, where it's low is where you're making significant income and really beating those average returns in, say, the Google AdSense market, where all of a sudden, right, you've got this other income stream and you're consistently providing more value to the marketplace, bringing in more income at these low levels. So as prices spike up and as the mining profitability peaks, remember at the same time, the price is peaking. So the cryptocurrency that you mine at the beginning, all of a sudden it's worth significantly more if you save any of it. Or if you just want to take the profits as they come in, you can sell immediately, you know, every day, every week, every month after you mine cryptocurrency, if you're worried about this, it's okay, because these mining profits are much more stable than the price. And when the price skyrockets, the mining profits skyrocket to absurd levels. Absurd. It's crazy. I've experienced this firsthand as a miner in cryptocurrency, as an investor for years. These levels, I mean, it's berserk. I had computers that were making, you know, $8 a day turn into $40 a day. It was these cryptocurrencies, when they pump, the prices and the mining profits you generate will exceedingly outperform, and you can multiply the profits that you already have in the currency price. But please understand, that is not necessary. You can still create outperforming profits and monetize your content just by selling as you mine, not playing the market, not worrying about timing. It's totally up to you, and it's totally viable to say, you know, maybe pay for everything, take out a paycheck and leave the rest in. You can balance it the way you want. But the point is, the mining profits are stable, and they're here to stay, because these cryptocurrencies need blockchain networks to function. They will not exist if the blockchain doesn't have enough users computing to it, and all of a sudden all of the nodes wash away. Suddenly Monero doesn't exist. So there's always a demand for this mining computing power, as long as the currency's here, and the currency is there to stay. It's got thousands and thousands of nodes and miners. We look at the number of Monero transactions per day, you see consistent increases. Remember, when you mine Monero, either directly or through the people you bring on your website that load the cryptocurrency mining script and mine for you, they're getting paid based off new transactions coming into the blockchain. So people that want to initiate, send a currency to someone else to receive it. They get paid off that, or they get paid off blocks getting added to the blockchain automatically based on the currency and how it's set up and built with developers. Point is that there is a increasing demand for transactions, and that increasing demand for transactions creates more people paying fees. More people paying fees means higher profitability for you. As when you mine the coin, you're going to have more money in the system, more miners in the system, and the currency itself is going to start to change the way it pays. Since the prices increase, it automatically has block changes. But Monero specifically will always issue a minimum block reward, I believe 0.3 XMR. So you're going to have consistent income no matter market conditions because of fundamental uses of the underlying currency. And the same thing is true with WebChain. WebChain, again, a newer technology based on the same fundamental principles. It's a little bit more based off Ethereum, but still very applicable software application. And it actually, when we talked about those decentralized applications you can run on WebChain, those are actually a completely new way that users are making money with WebChain, because people will pay to have their programs hosted on the blockchain network, and as they execute in the native currency, they will pay miners to prosecute their transactions and execute their scripts in the decentralized application. So just another way that both of these currencies produce exceeding income for you while being very low risk, since they have fundamental underlying value in the marketplace. So let's talk a little bit more about MonerAds as a company. We started in August 2017. It came mostly after the cryptocurrency crash. I was looking, you know, a lot of really interesting times in the place, but looking to create stable online income for publishers and helping them monetize their content without using advertisements, really to grow a much better online experience for users. We started an initial blockchain research and development based extensively on my past 6 to 7 months of cryptocurrency investing, swing trading, blockchain research. I've read books and books, and it's lots and lots of research. In February 2018, we started development of a baseline business plan, target markets, and website design. We started really figuring out, this was with Mr. Cameron Berkey, how we were going to get this down on the road, how it's going to happen. In May 2018, we started developing the MonerAds plugin and payment distribution implementation, working alongside CoinImp to bring this to market as fast as possible, to get it to you as quickly as we could. That development process was heavy in internet marketing, especially with the coding development. We were working extensively to take the code that was already out there. It's very messy, the way that cryptocurrency mining scripts work already. It's a very rudimentary, raw mining process, and bringing that into a JavaScript sandbox environment where all of a sudden you can have it work with the click of a button is nothing to download, nothing to save, no security issues, and additionally, we've done it in such an amazing sense that it's actually ad block resistant. So our pop-up will be resistant to ad block, and even if users have it, they can see our pop-up and say, hey, I'm using ad block, I'm not going to see ads anyway. I may as well let these guys mine cryptocurrency for their website to help them, support them. And there's been multiple surveys. People say, hey, I'd like to support the websites, I just don't like ads. And this gives them a way to do that. In September 2018, the plugin went live, generating digital currency from online traffic, taking it to the next level into market. Now we're here. We want to bring it to you as an online publisher and get this on your site so that you can really change the way that you look at online advertising, a big, fundamental alternative to advertising in the marketplace. What people are saying about MonerAds. MonerAds is pioneering a preferable alternative to obtrusive advertising. Jack Podowski. The ability to mine without setting up a rig is an absolute no-brainer to any business owner. Ian Johnson. Fast and free of ads. MonerAds is a leader of the utilization of computing power for mining. Jay Crapster. We're taking this technology and bringing it to the masses and taking blockchain into a new space, disrupting a new industry sector where all of a sudden these major market players, Google Ads controls 98% of the marketplace, up to some statistics recently. They have such a large grasp on the area. It's, dare I say, a monopoly. It's very insane what we can do with this technology and bring it as an alternative where you can still use Google Ads and you can still make profits with it, but at the same time, you're bringing increased profits with these new technologies. So, native ads. Before we get out of here, I want to hammer this into you. One big problem from an advertiser's point of view with Google Ads, Taboola, Yahoo Ads Network, etc. They're everywhere. Native ads are great for publishers because they produce income. But here's this new technology where we can actually increase your income and solve some problems with native ads. Low engagement. Readers develop banner blindness and ignore advertisers. It happens all the time. Just completely block it out. It's bad for everyone in the business. You're not getting paid. The advertiser's not getting what they want. The user's getting a worse experience trying to look away from your ads. Designed to deceive. Ads are written to fit into your website and draw attention and traffic away from your valuable content, decreasing user engagement and ultimately hurting the conversions and long-term relationships with your readers. Poor monetization. Banner ads are less targeted than most ads. They are generally brought onto a broader audience with a wide range of readers, and money is pumped into them to get new prospects, new leads, etc. But it's done on such a widespread scale that it's less money for you as a publisher. You look specifically at general content, and I'm talking about newspapers, I'm talking about news sites. If you are in that industry where it's not niche-specific content, and you look at your CPMs, if your CPMs are $3 or less, $4, $5 at most with Google Ads, if you don't have very niche-specific content where you can get $16 CPMs on your advertisements, all of a sudden, this monetization plan is significantly less profitable than blockchain alternatives, which bring immensely more value to the marketplace and increase the value your customers experience while visiting your website. So, for publishers, better content engagement, higher user satisfaction, increased long-term profits. If these three key ideals sound good to you, and if you're on board with the idea of monetizing your website with an alternative to advertising, why don't we grow your audience today? Monetize your webpage today without ads using MonerAds. Available at monerads.com. Sign up today. We have a whole team to help you set up. Just create your account and go into your publisher area, and you're going to see our very comprehensive how to start with us. Very simple process. We've streamlined it. Just a couple lines of code to copy and paste into your site, and it'll work on top of your existing Google Ads network and partner programs with advertising. Disable ads for free. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We don't like ads either. But we need revenue to continue supplying you with this content. Disable ads in exchange for a non-intrusive cryptocurrency miner that runs while you browse the site. Optional and completely anonymous. It's an insight into a new age of digital marketing, and it's something that I hope you adopt and start to see those increased profits, increased engagement, and overall higher quality leads, traffic, and commitment coming from the visitors on your website. Thank you.